Welcome back, everybody, to Good Morning Trinidad and Tobago on CTV and Talk City 91.1 FM. It is that time where we go to Tobago to see what's happening there. And this morning we are going to talk about the Great Race, which is happening on Saturday. I have with me the manager of the Tobago Beach Facilities, Ms. Sadie Monique Harry. Good morning.
Good morning, Rishi.
How are you?
I am excellent.
Well, before we get into what is planned for this coming weekend, I need to get an idea of how things went last year.
Well, things went great last year. I'm happy to report that. As you would be aware, roughly 2 weeks before the staging of the Great Race, the announcement was made by the Trinidad and Tobago Powerboat Association that the race will now end at Tobago. There was about an 8-9 year lull where the race ended in Scarborough at the Esplanade, but it was brought back to Tobago last year. That news was great for us at Tobago, us being the members of staff, management, and of course the vendors. We have many vendors there. And we were excited about it, of course, and we took every opportunity to put in place an event, an after-race event that was good. And as I said before, I'm happy to report that it was good. What was critical to ensure that that event came off successfully was ensuring that the incidents that plagued, the negative incidents that plagued the events in the past when it was held at Tobago, things were put in place to mitigate against that. And those negative and unfortunate incidents would have been, of course, the number of violence that would have happened in terms of fist fights, bottle pelting, and so on. So a meeting was called very early with the TTPS, Trinidad and Tobago Police Service. Ms. Joanna, she was in Tobago at the time, and we held meetings and put plans in place immediately because that was a critical factor in having a successful event last year. Yeah,
and this is the 50th year of the Great Race, so probably something big to expect?
Well, yes, in the sense that what we have planned, there's a committee of us that we're working together, and we have planned, because we deal specifically with the after-race activities on Tobago. So it's basically an all-day beach line, and we are calling it the Great Return, because Great Race, as far as we're concerned, has returned to its home at Tobago Beach Facility. So what we have planned is not just music playing all day. We have a number of novelty events throughout the day to ensure that persons who are going to be there will enjoy the festivities throughout the day. We get started from as early as 6 a.m. and go right into the evening.
But how are the vendors at Tobago to be affected by this, though? I'm sure they are happy that the Great Race is returning to Tobago.
Well, yes. And you see, one of the things that negatively affected them when the race was moved to Scarborough is the fact that they saw the Great Race at Tobago as a signature event. And when it was removed, they were devastated. I was not in Tobago at the time, but then I came back. So when it came back last year, every single person was excited. And I am so pleased and proud to say that, all the vendors there, they took the opportunity, they put things in place to benefit on the opportunities that Great Race came back to Tobago.
So it's a lot for the vendors as well to look forward to. And the people in Tobago, what do you say to them?
Well, for everyone, and not just, if I may, not just for the persons, not just the people here in Tobago, but to those in Trinidad, because, a lot of people come over to Tobago for the end of the Great Race and to hang out at Tobago Beach Facility. What I want to say to persons is come to Tobago. We are ready to welcome you to Tobago on Saturday. We have a really nice, fun-filled entertainment package planned for you on Tobago. The event is going to be safe. The TTPS is going to be out in their numbers. We have as featured artists, as this is confirmed, we have Blacks So the Hulk is going to be at Storby on Saturday. We have, in terms of our local people here in Tobago, none other than Adana. Adana is excellent. We also have a young lady who is doing pretty well, Caricia Nelson. We have Junior Banner, Gerard Balfour. As I said before, there are a number of novelty events. We have created an event. It's, what you normally call a treasure hunt. On Saturday, we'll be having a bear hunt, and there are attractive prizes to be won for the persons or personal persons who will be so lucky to find that bear where it is hidden. So come to Storby. We're ready to welcome you and offer you an excellent time. If I may add as well, Rishi, the facility, we're going to extend the opening hours to our washroom facilities. So we're going to be open from 6 a.m. right up to 7 p.m. on Saturday.
Yeah. Would you be able to provide any information as it relates to how many boats will be taking part, the time the race would start from Trinidad to head to Tobago?
But specifically, I don't want to delve too much into the Trinidad and Tobago Power Boats Association business. But what I do know from information that I would have read and in communication with one of the persons who's a part of that association, there's approximately 40 boats. And the race is, it's the fastest. Who is the fastest? Get to Storby first. Yes.
All right. You mentioned you have been in contact, or there is expected to be a lot of police out there, because the security of people is very important, and it is something that people would want to be assured of when they get there. Any other measures being put in place to deal with, any instances or any incidents of crime?
Well, yes. As I mentioned to you last year, we immediately had some meetings with the TTPS, and we did the same. In fact, last week, Wednesday, we had a very informative meeting with the Trinidad and Tobago Police Service. We did a walkthrough of the facility and cited specific areas where we think that there needs to be an increase in the police presence on the facility. The record would be, in effect, for persons who think they can come and park illegally, please be aware. And also the Guard and Emergency Branch would be at Storby on Saturday. They were there last year, and that proved to be very, very effective. We are hoping for an incident-free event on Saturday. We hope that there's no one who's coming there to do anything untoward, but for those who plan to do so, please be warned, the TTPS would be out in their numbers.
Yeah. What are some of the challenges that would have been faced in the preparing for this great race?
Well, one, of course, would be a number of persons, because what we would have realized is that, there was no firm, for want of a better word, announcement from the Trinidad and Tobago Powerboat Association that the race would be ending there. It came back last year. So there is, even up to yesterday, there was some doubts in people's minds. So I would get a number of phone calls and so on. So that would have been one of the main challenge. One of the other challenge would be to get some of a very few of them, I must note though, of the vendors to understand that this is a business opportunity that they could capitalize on and to just avail themselves to do so. Other than that, no other major challenge.
So what would be your message to people in Tobago?
For great race on Saturday?
Yes.
Come to Storby, come with an open mind, come to prepare to have fun, bring your kids, bring everybody, because it's going to be a day full of fun for every single person.
All right. Well, thank you very much, Ms. Sadie Monique Harry, manager, Storby Beach Facilities. She was chatting with us about the 50th anniversary of the great race, which is to take place on Saturday from Trinidad to Tobago. This is Good Morning Trinidad and Tobago. I would like to take a break now, and when we come back, we have much more for you.